Like, even in the gay scene, I don't feel like that's a big thing.
I mean, so here's the thing, right? Like I've noticed a lot about the gay community, or at least the gay community that I hang around. There's not a lot talk about just gay guys. It's normally toward the feminine side of it, or the like trans side of it, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm like, where's the gay guy love at?
Yeah, right?
Where's my gay boys at?
Hold on 1 second.
And I guess you can call the trans people like gay as well, because you know. No, don't do it. Oh my god.
Okay, sorry, can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I apologize for all that noise. I was just doing some
Noise.
things. Alright, all three of my companions are here. Hey guys. Still no jiggle physics, that's fine. I was just testing. Okay. Let's kill this woolly rhino. What up, boy? Oh shit. Come on, guys, come on, guys. You know what I don't know how to do in this game, though, Alex?
What?
I don't know how to, Oof, that took the wind out of me. I don't know how to, fuck, what's the word? How to do, like, your power attacks, you know?
I don't either. Can you?
Do you go to work tomorrow, Christian?
I do not. I'm actually off tomorrow.
Nice.
I do, and that is why I'm about to go to bed.
No, you're not.
It's 3:10.
And? I don't hear your
And
mama
so
calling for
I'm
you.
going to bed.
You think you can just make your own decisions now, huh?
Hey, I stayed up a pretty good longer than in 10.
Yeah,
Pretty
then in
good
10.
There's a lot of things you just said that doesn't make any sense.
Nah,
Andrew.
say it, Alex, say it.
What you got?
I thought he was gonna say the F word. Is this the episode where we say the F word?
Word. You mean?
Fuck.
Fuck.
Anyways, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
See you, man.
Yeah.
Now, if that son of a bitch is gone, Andrew.
I knew it!
Let's talk about how attractive he is and just.
Man, I bet his dick is so big.
It's fucking huge.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
I would suck on it all night long.
Like, just the balls are probably hanging down, dangling like cup
I knew you
grapefruit.
My
You
plums.
missed it. Because you were falling a fucking sleep.
Oh man, yeah, you missed so many good moments from Margaret.
Yeah, it was.
Or Todd Margaret. It was so good.
It's like, my son is gone.
He's like,
Oh, no, worry, when you're drinking this, you know, we can find him, bring him back, and...
No, she was like, with the delicious flavor of Thunder Muzzle, he'll come running back. And then she's like crying, you know. Obviously, she comes to a pub to like drown her sorrows. And he's like, and he's like, oh, he's not missing, he's dead. And she's like, and he's like, oh, I know, I just found out myself.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was like the best line. But yeah.
You're telling me that I'm gonna fuck the old out of you.
See, I blocked that one out of my mind.
I just love it because it comes out of nowhere, man. He's like,
I know.
it was good stuff.
It It was.
What am I? I don't even know what I'm doing in this damn game right now.
All right, now I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
See ya, man.
I draped her, so.
Plums. We haven't watched that in a long time.
We haven't watched that in a long time.
Find the caravan traveling the moon path to elsewhere. I'm gonna actually go to the west and kill Kematu. I've done this a number of times. Andrew, do you like Skyrim?
Yeah, I like Skyrim.
Skyrim's pretty good.
Pretty fun. You know what's fun in Skyrim?
What's up?
I don't know.
Blades and Sorcery.
Uh,
To be honest, I've actually bought Blade and Sorcery. I just haven't played it yet.
It's interesting.
Well, the only reason I haven't played it is because I've got SkyrimVR, and SkyrimVR is really fun. I assume it's basically the same experience.
No. It's really different.
I don't
It's
think
like-
it is, man.
What, Blades and Sorcery?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's completely different.
I don't know, man.
I know. I
Yep.
don't. No. I mean, it's.
I mean, I
different.
know what Blade and Sorcery is. It's literally just like a playground where you fucking.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's the difference.
Doesn't
But in
concern
terms
you,
of like magic and swords and all, yeah. No, yeah, I'd say it's pretty Skyrim-like. I could do that. Dude, it's so nice though. Like feeling the vibration of like the spell.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
your
dude, I'm
head.
telling you, that's what I'm saying. VR is way more immersive
It's-
than you
It's
think.
fucking ridiculous. And then like I took it off and I was like, I was looking at my hands and I was like, oh man, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, dude. It's
Like, no, take me back, take me back.
yeah, no, it really is crazy how good it feels.
It's so ridiculous because I'm like, the vibration of the like spell and then like putting it together. I'm just like, oh my god.
Damn, woman.
I hate how much I love it. It's like really addictive.
Yeah, no, it is. That's why.
And, like-
that's
And, like,
exactly
killing
why I'm
people
like.
and like the games are just like, oh wow, these people are actually pretty fragile and I'm not. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Dude, Pavlov's so fun because it is like, I mean, it's like going out and going shooting. The only thing you don't
Yeah.
feel is the powerful kick behind the guns, but it's pretty good at emulating that with the with the way the guns kick, or like you don't feel it, but the way the barrels move around and stuff.
Yeah.
And Skyrim is just really fun because it's like walking through the Nordic,
Yeah.
hinterlands. You're just going through these like mountain ranges and stuff, and it's just, I guess it's also cool in like the nostalgia sense of like actually being in the places you've seen as a kid.
Yeah, for real.
Like I don't need to go to a fucking Skyrim theme park because I can just go into VR and have that experience. And the mods work. That's a big thing too. If the multiplayer mod worked, it would be like a godsend, but that's like the only one that doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, for good reason.
Yeah, right.
I don't think it'll be able to handle it.
Bro, we'd be fucking each other every day.
And the other thing I was like, man, it'd be really great.
What's
That'd be really great. VR tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's I just see myself just getting addicted to like
Yeah,
just
yeah,
that.
it's possible.
just that and like carrying things like I don't need anything else.
Yeah, yeah.
Acquire sustenance back to virtual reality. I am it's fucking it's a problem.
Men say they wouldn't mind piercing me with their arrow or stabbing me with a sword and then walk away laughing. Should I be worried?
Yeah, that sounds a little fucking weird. Sophia over here telling me how men hit on her by saying they'd like to stab her. That doesn't sound like a... Damn it. Why does it not let me grab anymore, dude? It used to... I gotta like find out why that doesn't work anymore. It used to work so perfectly. Well, you been playing anything or looking forward to anything or what have you?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. I remember you telling me. Have they released any more information about that?
No,
Or
it comes
gameplay?
comes
Oh,
out
they've-
in January.
They have a release date for it, but they don't have like any.
Yeah.
They haven't shown anything.
Yeah, it comes out January.
Interesting.
And as soon as it comes out, it's gonna be the only thing that I play.
Yeah. You've really been waiting for. Well, you haven't played Demon Souls yet, have you?
No, but like I don't have PlayStation 5 either.
That's true. Are you just gonna get Elden Rings on PC?
Yeah. I want to play through the Defenders one on on the Dark Souls 3 again.
Yeah. Oh God. Sorry, mate. I was killing people.
Completely fine. It's understandable. People deserve to die.
People do deserve to die. Kill them all.
We who are about to die, salute you. Wait, we're about to die? Oh no, stop! My shiny teeth, that's my gun, just like stars
Mother, you dead, my God.
to my veins, my shiny teeth, I love them, and they all love me.
Yes,
Should I
I'm
talk to
listening.
you when I got 32?
Aw,
Woo!
you're no fun.
Shiny teeth and me, shiny teeth, shiny. Just it all so perfect. Yeah. Man,
Dude,
Chip
Let's
Scarlet
not
was
hang
the
around
man.
then.
he was definitely the man.
How do you get famous for fake teeth, though?
Nobody knew they were fake.
That's fair. Until they did.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Fuck this guy."
Oh, yeah, and then he got them back and was like, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true. You know, everybody forgot that he was a lying piece of shit. You know what? Yeah, you just said he was the man. He's not. He's actually not the
He's
man.
actually not the man. Well, maybe, like, he was born without teeth, and then, like...
Oh, okay, so it was like it's kind of like he's the man for being brave.
Let's make this background story of Chip Scarlet real quick. Born in the Bronx.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
Mr. Stark was raised with an abusive household, but with a
Okay.
very hard-working mom who was also an orthodontist.
Oh, not the orthodontist.
Yeah, she was an orthodontist,
Ah,
right?
shit, man.
Yeah, and they had this competition, right, for him to like acquire a fake set of dentures.
Yeah.
And the only way you can do it is by singing proper.
Yeah, that makes sense, dude. I think
Yes.
that's the story.
So he picked up his singing career, and then he won the dentures, and then and then that's
My
how
shiny
he-
teeth, shiny teeth.
When
God.
no one will listen to what you gotta say. Too small, too young, you haven't begun. The game that they play. That's a good episode too.
I don't know that one.
That one's the one whenever like Timmy switched
need
voices with Chip Scarlet.
You know, I remember that happening, but I don't remember like the story behind it.
Basically Timmy is like for some reason either they give him like a really interesting like he's the best at something or the absolute worst at everything, right?
Yeah.
And then this one he was just the absolute worst at everything. And so like he was like trying to try out for the role on the fucking what the fuck
Oh shit.
in the school play. He was trying to do the lead role so they could be co-stars with Trixie Tang and get that smooch.
Oh yeah, okay, I do remember that. Where
Yeah.
he actually steals his voice and it like.
Yeah, he's
ruins.
like, I wish I had Strip Drive's voice, and it was like, why do I have his voice and he has mine? Well,
Yeah.
your voice had to go
I
somewhere.
do remember that now. Yeah.
See, Fairly Godparents, bullshit. Very bullshit parents. If you are a god, you can make things happen. Don't
Oh
do
no,
this
no,
bullshit.
they have the rules.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but like there's loopholes in this shit, and like
There are,
I don't
yeah.
think there's a rule that says
Bro,
you.
I literally sat around all the time thinking of loopholes and how I could get like naked chicks to love me. Cause I was
Yeah, right.
Cause I was like a horny kid back then, you know.
I mean, like compared to now, where you're just
well,
like a
no, I
horny
mean,
adult.
yeah, back then I didn't have the morals and responsibilities.
Right.
You know, like I wasn't afraid of jail when I was a kid.
Yeah, because it didn't exist. You're a child. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
But no, yeah, I feel.
I mean, not saying that's what deters me from being a fucking weirdo now. It's just like when you're a
Yeah.
kid, that's your thought is like,
you
what's
don't
gonna,
know any better, right? And
yeah, you're like, what's gonna happen to me?
yeah, and there's so much difference between acting like being an adult and being a child.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it's just like
The way you think about things is completely different.
yeah, it's really daunting to think about because it's like I'll never change. I'll always be like this forever, and it's like no, you won't.
Yeah.
But like you can't tell anybody that because they don't know.
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah. And sometimes
And-
people pretend to be a certain way out of like spite. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like they'll be like, oh, you don't know me. I will do this or that. It's like,
and
okay.
it's like okay, yeah.
Mm,
And there's nothing that you can do about it. And you know you shouldn't have to. Like people's like responsibility is to themselves of how shitty they want to be.
yeah.
I am completely fine with letting your life crash and burn if you have no interest in improving yourself. That's completely your fault.
I agree. I agree. Hey, what is this? Oh, Skeever. Hey, what's up, Skeever? Skeever, more like Peter. You know.
Beat Lois.
Lois. No, it's a Lois. Peter.
Just
Lois.
just like the bad guys. I'm Lethal Weapon too. I got diplomatic immunity, so him you can't sue. I can write graffiti, even jaywalk in the street, and I who not give a hoot. And sexually harass a young woman
Whoa,
for
now.
no reason.
Whoa.
Like he literally does that. It's completely not okay.
Nah, who's not okay is Quagmire, dude.
Well, that was Peter.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying is Quagmire's the one that's not okay. I mean, Peter's got some issues too.
Well, doesn't Quagmire like state that he gives consent that he like gains consent out of everybody that he fucks?
No, he in one of the things he's like he like gives Meg roofies. Like gives them to her to use on people.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not okay.
How am I fucking out? What the fuck, dude? Hey, somebody come here. God damn it. Sven, come here. Why? I need to trade some things with you. Okay, I'm gonna give you some Eris. Give you half my Eris. Actually, I can give you more than half. Take 100. Take 100 Eris. Oh, they don't weigh? I thought I was playing on the mode where they weigh. I reckon not. Not an Orf. Oh, why do I have a fucking basket? I'll go ahead and give that to you. What else do I have that I don't need? Okay.
Let me know if you need anything.
Okay. What time is it right now? It's just 3:25.
Yeah, just 3:25.
Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna go to bed around maybe 4 if I'm feeling froggy.
If you're feeling like Croaker.
Krogan from Mass Effect. You know what I'm saying, dude? I'm such a nerd. Such a silly little nerdy nerd.
I am so quirky. Oh my god.
I'm such a crackhead. Oh, I hate that.
Oh
shit. Guys.
I hate the term crackhead energy.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no, shut up. Literally shut up. No one cares. No one. It's a stupid term. You're stupid. Stop being dumb.
That do be what people be saying though. Onions for the small sack. A large sack? What does it have in it? I can't even tell. Potatoes.
I like to eat potatoes.
Village red wine. Hell yeah, dude. Alright,
Let me guess. Is it because you're scared what I might do with it?
you know, I feel conflicted because I really do like the voice actor for Sophia, but I cannot stand the character that she is.
I mean, yeah, I understand that.
don't
There's
know if you
always
ever-
like,
I don't know if you ever downloaded like Sophia, but she's just like a companion mod.
I don't think I did. But I mean, I understand the feeling of, oh yeah, you know, this character
You like
sucks,
the character, yeah,
but they sound awesome.
yeah.
So what I need to do is find their voice actor
I'm here.
and say, you need,
And
to,
marry them. What? Hold on.
you need to voice act a better character because the script they gave you was garbage.
Oh, dude, some broad. Some broad. I remember
You
how to
know,
say.
I never understood. I never understood what making a mediocre character is like. The point of it, right? And it's
Yeah.
like there's obviously some characters that are just complete garbage. Not really that they're like, you know, evil or like negative character is better than a character that's just like completely out of
Boring.
place.
Yeah.
And out of place and boring in the story whatsoever. So and
Yeah.
like, and I know damn well that like characters have to
And I
go
thought I
through
was
like
clumsy.
a process of getting screened by at least a dozen people before it's like put into effect
Yeah.
for most things. But it's just like, I don't know, there's just like some characters that I'm like, who would
Like, who designed this? Yeah, I want to
does-
fight them.
like who designed this and what makes you think that people are going to enjoy enjoy the fact that they're a character, or like hate the fact that they have to hate this character because they're bad? You know, like, give this character life, blood, and give them meaning. Don't make this character like, don't look
Well,
in
yeah.
a mirror and be like, I should make this character.
Well, you
I
know,
should
that's what I tell people when, because like Tyler asked me the other night, like, what do you like about Fire Emblem so much? And I'm like, bro, it's like every
You owe
character
me a
kind of
serious
matters.
foot
You know what I
rub for
mean?
all the
Like,
walking you've
Oh,
made me
yeah.
do.
it's not. Damn it, get out of my way, dude! I'm trying to read
Damn
the
it, It's my
ingredients.
fault.
But
Yes,
yeah, it's like,
okay, I may have agreed to it, but
move.
Whatever.
Oh, wait,
You still. You
sorry.
forgot-
I wonder what great battles were fought here.
Water? What do I have to make water with? Move, 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 move. I'm trying to see what the fuck I need to make water. God damn it! But anyway, oh, that's a cool sword. Yeah, like Fire Emblem, even though every character doesn't explicitly say why they're good, they typically are really cool in their own way, and it's like any character you take interest in, you can learn more about.
Yeah, like they have
And it-
deeper meaning to them and
Right.
like have some interest, a lot
And-
of intricacy to them.
And like the thing is like with, you know, like it might be a character that only I like or something, or it might be any, you know, and you go through and you have a character you favor, and you're like, oh man, did you learn about so and so? And I'm like, no, I like this person. It's like, oh well, this person had like a crazy like coming of age story or some shit like that, you know?
Like there's a reason why you like. I understand that you hate them,
Yeah,
but let me
like,
tell you why that you shouldn't hate them, because this
Yeah.
is the reason why they're bad. It's like, oh my god, I completely understand, or like I won't do that, or I won't. Yeah, it's like every character in Fire Emblem is like a new novel to read, and it's like this amazing story. It's just like, oh, I love it, and the intricacies of how it like connects with everybody else is completely different. And it's like, you know,
Yeah.
I always joke, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I don't think Eldar did anything wrong. Obviously, she did a lot of things wrong. You know, she she betrayed everybody that she knew and loved from her school, everybody that depended on her and everything else just to obtain her way, which, you know, I still don't agree with the church either. I feel like there was a
No, no.
yeah.
I mean, there was definitely an issue going on with like the whole crest system and calling
Yeah,
people
like
lesser because they don't have a crest.
yeah, but like none of them did it, right?
Yeah.
She was like, all right, fine, we'll just destroy Crest. But
Well, and getting rid of crest is fine and everything. It's just like I said, I agree with her like agenda, but I don't agree with how she went for. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she didn't let a single person in. She took people's lives that she didn't need to take. Yeah. That's the kind of shit that I disagreed with on that.
the only person that she really kind of like depended on was Hubert, and it was only because his family was just like so
Right. It
fucking
like
simp
if
for her family.
oh fuck. Let's go, guys. Oh. Oh shit. Yeah, like, but if he would have betrayed her, she would have killed him just the same, I think.
Yeah.
It did make it like really upsetting on the time skip. I don't know what yours was like, but mine was like I had seen her, or we met there, and then she was like, "Oh, my teacher," and then she like was like super excited. And she was like, "I can tell you're still disappointed in me. Like, come on, just join me, and you'll understand like what's going on." And then I had the option to say like yes or whatever. And she was like, well, I can tell, even though, or no, it wasn't say yes. It was either say no outright or just remain silent.
Right.
And then it was like, oh, that's cool, bandana, nice. But yeah, so, and I just stayed silent, and she was like, well, your hesitation shows me that you've made your mind up about me, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, just be good.
Yeah.
And then we had this like fight cutscene that was like really well done.
I think a lot of it. I think what happened was, and you know, nothing justifies what she does, but like just the whole fact of like, okay, was forced to take the crest of Ceros and then somehow somehow gain the crest of flames as well. And she was like, you know, the fact that I have this crest means that I'm not going to abandon this ideology that I have overtaken for myself. And I'm like, I get it. You know, shit happens. A lot of bad things happen to you, and a lot of bad things happens to your siblings, which was god awful.
Yeah.
And you know, there's no justifying what happened to you, and that's why I don't agree with the church as well. I also just don't.
Well, that wasn't the church's fault though. That was her, like, family's fault, as far as I know. That was like her getting experimented on and stuff was not her. It was the Empire, or it wasn't the church. It was the Empire because they were trying to see if like people could carry like multiple crests. Yeah, as far as I know, though, I mean, like, it could be wrong, but.
Yeah.
Like there could be some big plot twist because remember I didn't get the A or S support with her, so I don't know if she talks about that more.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I got all the way to B with her. Because after a while I was just like, okay, I need to work on Dorothea.
Yeah.
I'm here with Dorothea. And Dorothy is just such a sweetheart. There is like. She's just amazing. Like, she didn't want any of this, and I felt so bad to drag her through it. I was like, hey, hon, I know that all you really want to do is just cause smile and joy with your beautiful king voice, and to be my wife, which I understand. I don't understand. I've slaughtered so many of the people that we used to call friends before, but how are you doing today? Is it almost over? Is the war almost over? Can we finally leave? And I'm like, yes, it's over now. I've killed the guys, and also the Immaculate One. So we're good. And you know, I think I think she regretted it, but after a while, it was just like as long as I have
it's over.
As long as I have you, and you know, we're safe, and we have a life that we can live together, then I'm happy. And I'm like, That's not a healthy way of looking at it, but I'll take it.
Right. Wait, why did I get two-handed increased? I didn't even fucking use two-handed. St. John's wort nectar. Cool.
Yeah, but Hubert also kind of like, I don't know, man. He kind of made me feel some feelings at his A support.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Cause he was just like, I don't know if you want to hear this. Like, if you want.
No, that's not a spoiler. No.
Okay, well, like his A support was just like, you know, I always come here to just clear my mind. He was like at the destroyed ruins of the Saros chapel. And it was like, I come here now to like clear my thoughts, and the only thing I can think
Yes?
about is
Did you want something?
my loyalty to my lady, the
Yes.
Emperor Edelgard. But here lately, I've come to think of someone just as special, if not maybe more. I can tell you one thing. In my life, I've seen hardship and I've seen strife, but you do something. You mean more to me, and I would do everything I could to protect you, my dear friend. And I'm just like, oh my god, what are you doing to me with these feelings? This motherfucker would mean I will kill anybody who touches Edelgard to.
I love you, Mister.
I love you so much. I play as a female.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay, so yeah, that's probably why you got the support.
Would a male get that support though?
I think they have different supports for both genders for certain characters.
Right.
Because when
he
you go
was
to
like-
the menu, fuck.
He was laying it on thick though.
Oh, I bet it was thick. No, I don't think. Fuck.
Like I was like very curious, and I had to look up the fucking Sothis. Sothis.
Yeah, don't tell me.
like,
I haven't seen that one yet, but I want to get it. Fuck, man. Shit.
that one.
Was
That
it
one
weird?
It's something. I'm not gonna spoil it.
But it's
for you.
not sexual, right? It's just like.
No, I'll go ahead and say that. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not.
Hang on. Yeah, I didn't think it was.
Like, oh, there's just so many weird ones though.
Yeah, the Rhea one's really weird.
Oh my god, I was like, what? Are you sure about this?
Stop. What is it?
Is this okay?
I don't know if it's okay. I mean, we're technically, like, some kind of related. There is some, like, incest going on here regardless.
Oh no, definitely.
Be sure to put it to good use.
I mean, technically you are a dragon, so it's bestiality as well. I mean, like, we're being unholy is what I'm trying to say, and we're supposed to be the most holy.
Yeah, it is definitely unholy.
The worst fight was the Flame and her brother.
Seteth and Flame.
Yeah,
What, like worst in terms of like hard?
I'm gonna tell you right now, most fights weren't that hard. I think the one that really was tough the most, like hard, was Eloise.
Really?
But that one was annoying because he was like, well, that was the same fight, but like,
Lead
but
on then.
Seth was just, he was a rider, and I was like, okay, cool, I have archers, you're gonna fucking die.
Yeah, dude,
And-
right? But like, yeah, they really don't do anything.
And Flame was like, I'll hurt you, and I'm like, what can you do? She fucking gets me down like half, and I'm like,
Oh really?
yeah, I was like, okay, Flame. I was like, man, you've really been on your studies, haven't you?
Yeah,
Man,
she's
it's a
like the
shame I
weakest
gotta teach
character
you
for
one
me.
final. It's like, this is one shit. It's a shame I gotta teach you one final fucking lesson.
How to get fucked.
But you know what? I do like it though because they was like, you defeated us. We will no longer.
Yeah, they go into hiding. I knew
Yeah,
that.
we was like, we will no longer like pursue you. Me and my brother will just, or me and my father will leave.
God damn,
And I was
guys.
like- And I was like, good. I don't want to have to do this, and I'm sorry I had to push you into this life, but you just don't understand where I'm coming through. And then I fucking see Catherine and Eloise, and I'm like, Catherine, I wanted to fucking kill you for that sword so long ago. So I did.
Then Thunderbrand really sold
Yeah.
it for you.
Yeah, I was like, that fucking sword's mine now. Then Eloise is like, How dare you? In the name of Captain, in the name of the captain, how dare you tarnish his reputation like this? And I'm just like, ugh, fucking goddamn it, stop with this. I was his son, I was his daughter, and I saw him die, and I felt it as much as everybody else did. It has nothing to do with him.
Well,
And
I
then
mean,
I just,
Eloise was like his brother.
yeah, and I was like, but I'm like, it has nothing to do with him. Stop bringing him up to make me feel bad. Like, this is completely different. Don't do this. And then I fucking cut him down. And then I went to go fight Leone, and she was the only person of the Golden Deer I think I killed, though.
Oh, well, that's good though, because she's a bitch.
Besides Claude.
Well, yeah.
I had to kill him.
Well, that's weird. I figured Claude was one of those people that would just stay out of it.
No. Motherfucker was like, well, we invaded his land, I think, to overcome it, so he was gonna
Oh, okay, yeah.
protect his property and stuff like that. And we were like, yeah, you can try.
Little
he
sick.
He got like a lot of his rivals and shit together, like a lot of people that like
yeah, he's like a good not bargainer, but like he's a smart boy.
Yeah, but he got that. And I remember it was like, do I want to go to the city where all the like powerful mages of the Golden Deer are, or do I want to go to the boats where all the riders are, and like the flyers? And I was like, I have archers. I'm going to the boats.
It's always the flyers that get fucked on.
One dude was fucking annoying, and then I fucking got the Claude, and I'm like, oh, you are so fucking dead.
Damn it. All this walking is
I used the guy's powers. Without.
Do you get a unique class for I know you said you get enlightened when you get a unique class whenever you're with Saros, and that's the enlightened one.
You still get that as well.
I haven't been time skip yet in Golden Deer, but I was gonna ask if you get any sort of class change for being part of what's her faces. Like a unique class change, because the enlightened one's a unique class change just for what the fuck is that? It's a unique class change just for the and that path. Oh, these are spiders.
I mean, I kept the enlightened one, I think.
You got to use the enlightened one, really?
Yeah.
Weird.
I think I kept doing that.
Oh, giant tarantula! Holy shit! Holy shit!
I don't know if that was the one I kept using though. But yeah. Yeah, I'm really torn now. I'm like, I want to go through the Eldard route again to maybe like marry Eldard, but then I'm like, I want to marry Yuri, I want to marry Hanzo. I want to marry all of you. I wish this was like Persona where I could just like marry.
Well, you know, you can just reload a different save and pick a different.
Yeah, but I fucked up on the one saves, and I just gotta get the rest supports as well, so I could do that. But it also just gives me an excuse to go through the games again.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, and you can skip past those missions or the months, you know.
Yeah.
My issue is what I'm trying to do is go through all the games and like marry all the lords. That way I can just go through the games and like get all the S supports for everybody else.
Yeah.
I just want to see what everybody's S support is. I don't know.
Lord.
Lord. I'm excited for Claude's, honestly. I know he's gonna be looking spiffy.
And Claude is good. He's the sexiest.
Oh god, this thing's strong.
Father.
We killed the pygmy troll, baby.
Or like the troll pig.
Yeah, you got him, dude. Fucking
you got
nail.
it, dude. Have mercy. Whatever happened, dude.
Big boy Millman. You ever watch what's his name? Damn it. Bob Saget. You ever watch his comedy specials?
No, I've heard about it though.
Oh yeah, they're bad. I mean, like they're not like I don't mean they're like terrible, but they're terrible in terms of like, oh man, that is not Danny Tanner.
Oh yeah. I would assume that it's not great.
It's fine. It's just really edgy.
Is it really?
Yeah. He makes all kinds of bad jokes.
No, that's great.
Oh shit.
Who is that? Who is that one
for that.
comedian that's like got the dry sense of humor? I'm trying to think.
Oh, there's a lot.
Yeah, that is a specific one in mind, but I don't remember.
Oh my god. Okay, nice.
I don't know how you can even move in
The
the
man, big boy, you and TV. Is your old familiar friends? Hey, did you know Fuller House was a fucking train wreck?
I've not actually watched it, no.
Apparently there is one scene where they do a lot of bullshit. Like, I haven't seen it myself. I've seen like an episode, but I watched this like podcast, and like on one of the episodes of the podcast they talked about.
Guess.
There is
You
one
want to
episode
talk?
where
I'm all ears.
that you know,
Literally,
what the
of
fuck is
course.
her name? Stephanie, the
I'll get right
second
on
to
it.
youngest sister that's in the fucking show now. She's like basically the Blanche Devereaux of this fucking thing. She likes to like go out with a bunch of men and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, she was like babysitting DJ's kids at one point, and like they got sprayed by a skunk.
Mhm.
And there is a scene where she is naked,
Mhm.
holding on to the baby in a
Still here.
vat of tomato sauce,
Mhm.
and there, right next to her is like her 8-year-old son. You know,
Mhm.
he's actually just an 8-year-old kid, and just in plain view of this, just like naked woman. It's just like this is probably his kid's first naked woman. Probably mortified. Like, I gotta do what today? My mom just picked me up from fucking preschool to just come over here and see this lady's boobs. Yeah, this is awesome. This is fucking great. I get paid for this shit. Do you think child actors like would you ever
Let's get going.
like put
You
your
need
kids
something?
like through the
Problem? How can I help?
through child acting? Like, if they ever
Nah.
had the opportunity to.
There's
Nah,
any
probably
way
not.
of service,
I'm all
please?
ears.
Yeah,
Are
I've heard a
you
lot of
saying
horror
you
stories
don't
about
trust
child
me?
actors.
Nah, I mean, I would
Bad point,
definitely
actually.
supervise
I
it.
wouldn't trust me.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, just though in general.
Nah,
Like,
I
even-
mean, yeah, I probably would, like, if I could supervise it. I'm not opposed to child actors, but I know it's like, it's, a lot of people just go in for the money. They don't give a fuck about, like, their
About
kids.
the condition of what the kids feel or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know, like, what's his face? Macaulay Culkin has a lot of, like, horror stories.
Oh yeah. Fucking dude's got life got ruined by that shit.
Yeah.
All right then.
Fuck,
Oh,
I
that's
was gonna
meat.
Let's
Gross.
say something else, but I
About
forgot.
child actors. That's what we're talking
Oh
about.
yeah, you remember Phil of the Future?
No, I don't think I ever saw that.
Oh, that was a good fucking Disney show. It was about a boy from the future, or about his family. So, like, apparently in the future, there's this like time traveling is a way of like taking a vacation, right? It's like renting a camper.
Yeah.
Right, it's like so that happens, and they go from their time to like the early 2000s to like visit because it's interesting to how much technology has like advanced and stuff like that. And I'm like, cool.
So it's just like a leisure thing?
Kind of, but they got stuck because apparently their time machine was like
I'm still here.
from a cheap fucking place to get a time machine.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like crazy. So like it got broken down at our time, and now they have to live as a normal family
Yes.
until they get
Are
it
you
fixed.
saying you don't trust me?
They don't get it fixed
Fair
for a
point,
long
actually.
time.
I wouldn't trust me.
For
And
a good long time.
and so Phil, you know, has to go to school. He has a sister. I forgot what the sister's name is. And they all like have these wacky zany adventures with the technology of the future in the past.
In the
I,
past, yeah.
I think there's this one thing that I like the most out of it. It's called a wizard. It's like a universal remote control. That remote controls the universe. It does everything.
Yeah.
Does goddamn everything. It's like you want something, bam, it's there. And it's like, what is this technology? How do you explain this to me? Explain this to me real quick. And it's like, I can't. It doesn't. It just doesn't.
It just yeah, that's
Yeah,
what they say in the show.
like they don't explain it. It's just like it's a wizard. It's,
Ah.
you know, that's and I'm like, okay, cool. How? And never just explains. It's fucking crazy. And he falls in love with this one girl. And like he's like, we have to go back to the future, and I don't think this boy knows the intricacies of time travel and how it
Yeah.
affects the future.
The mechanics of what he could ruin.
Plus, technically, she's like way older than you. Like you're being technical because she's from the past, and like not technically now you're both the same age, biologically speaking. But if we're going through time travel stuff,
If you have to go back to your time.
yeah,
Your
and then like she's gonna be old there, and yeah, basically it ends with them fixing the time machine, and then she's like, and then it's like, I gotta go back to say goodbye, and then he's just like, okay, cool, do that then, and then he does that, and then they kiss, and then he goes back to the future. And I don't think they ever get back together because she is much older than he is in the future. That would be pedophilia. I think
What is
the
that
best
noise
thing-
that keep? Are you scrubbing your mic or something?
Oh, that's my chair.
Oh, okay. It doesn't bother me. I just keep hearing it. And at first, I thought it was on my end, and I was like, "What am I doing?"
I'm like leaning my chair.
Oh, butterflies! Butterflies! Yay! Man, I've kind of been wanting to play Pokemon lately. Not Unite, but like actual Pokemon. So I might hop back on the fucking Soul Silver, or not Soul Silver. Fuck. I might hop back on the Sword and Shield train.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But like, it's just not good.
No,
It's not the worst, but it's definitely
not good.
not good.
Not good. It's it got some goofs in there. I
That's a-
like the villain of this one. He's pretty also attractive as well.
The mayor?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's all right.
I like him.
Very
I don't like his ideology. You know, well, I mean,
Yeah. His
makes
ideologies.
it makes sense, but it's like it's not great.
Oh,
No, you
that's-
shouldn't do that.
Easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover girl.
Do you remember? I'm gonna take you back in time. Do you remember that? Stop it.
No,
Do you
like
remember-
that doesn't bother me. I just noticed it, and I was like, "Is it mine?"
Do you remember the time that Andrew WK had a show on Cartoon Network?
The fuck is I don't know who Andrew WK is.
He's a famous singer.
Doesn't ring a bell, buddy.
Just look up where he's from real quick, and then you'll be like, "Oh man, I feel dumb. I'm a big dummy stupid head."
But is that really how you want me to feel?
No, I just want to feel right.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense then.
yeah, he's an American singer. Wolf Eyes, Too Live and Shave in LA, Ancient Art of Boar, Mark Ramone's Blitzkrieg. Yeah, all the classic hits. You know that.
I'm all ears.
Nope.
Are you saying you don't trust me?
Anyways, he was
Fair point, actually.
he
don't
was a
trust me.
singer. He's a singer, and then the Cartoon Network was like, "Hey, so we're doing this live action phase And what we're gonna do is right. We're gonna take you outside to the middle of goddamn nowhere with a bunch of teenagers with hormones and self-destructive attitudes, and we're going to get these really nice but like drunk trucks, and we're gonna destroy them. They're gonna gather the parts from them. They're gonna engineer something and to make it, and then they're going to use those things to destroy each other. And some of them may
Let's
die,
not
but
hang
it'll be
around
okay.
Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
And then Shrek comes along and kills Andrew WK and saves all the children.
East. I need to go east. That's how I remember it.
Or like, dude, what would happen? That was a joke.
I never watched that either.
Ah, man, like that was like
I just never got an opportunity to watch that.
like that one. That one was pretty fun to watch. That came out with like the show Generator Rex as well.
What was that? What was that one show on Nickelodeon before the Amanda Show? Was it All That or something like that?
It was all that, yes. That's
Yeah,
where
I never
Amanda
got to.
Bynes-
Yeah, Amanda Bynes and what's his name? Not the black guy. Is it Keegan? No, it's not Keegan, right?
I always want to say Keegan.
No, it's not Keegan. It's something else.
I know who you're talking about. He was like on.
But
Good
anyway,
Burger.
yeah, he was on Good Burger and all that. Yeah. But yeah,
he got his start on all that too.
yeah, that's where he got his start. And Drake Bell too, right? Drake
Drake
got.
Bell.
Because
Drake
then
Bell
they,
is Gospel.
went on the Amanda Show and.
I need
Yeah.
them down.
And then they like became like a
not-
pair.
I'm not
They have
eyeing
other
you.
uses.
God.
And if you
This
think what I
movie is
do,
better,
they do
much better.
I liked yeah the movies, yeah. I liked that one sketch that he did, Totally Kyle.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
Totally
One time
Kyle.
I saw this spider and I was like, "Oh, spider!" And the spider said, "Ah, Kyle."
Kyle. That was totally Kyle. Totally, and he plays a fucking riff on his guitar. Like, my favorite was like the mobster like in high school and stuff like that, or it was like middle school. It's like he hits Josh. What was that for? For being an idiot.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay. That was
They got That was also good. What you doing? God, the Amanda Show is a bop, and no one fucking cares. No one can tell me.
look at what happened to all of them, man. It's fucking
Yeah.
wild. Amanda
Well,
Bynes, bro, no, it was Lindsay Lohan that got caught. I think Amanda Bynes is actually doing better in her life now. But
That's good.
Lindsay Lohan tried to fucking abduct a kid off the streets of Russia.
Oh my fucking god, Lindsay.
Yeah, but she did it because she thought that they were like, I don't know, I guess because she thought generic, you know, that Muslims were bad.
Do you
And it-
have your passports? Have you taken your shot? Do you want to come back with Rob too?
I hear a dragon. Oh god, there he is. Holy shit, that dude just
Fucking
came out of
base.
nowhere.
Basically what Lindsay Lohan did.
Dude, seeing a fucking dragon in this game is wild. Holy shit.
It's a what?
I just had a dragon pop out of nowhere. Uthgerd is leveling up.
Oh yeah, but two things that I remember from all that was the one girl who's like the goth girl who's babysitting a bunch of kids and like reads them like Skyrim stories. That one was always pretty good. But the one that I remember the most leaves my fucking head currently is like this dude, this character they made in this fucking scene. I'm Rennie Quentin, volunteer fireman. That fucking dude. And it's like he puts out a fire that's not there, eats their food on the 4th of July, and mates out with the dude's wife, and then the kids are like, "Stop making out with my wife!" And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I was like a kid, and I was like, what's he doing? This is that woman without consent, and then like, what is wrong with you, ma'am? I'll tell you what's wrong with me. I'm a psychically unstable man who doesn't take his medication. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm a child. Why are we having a medication? It was crazy. Like, I learned about the importance of taking medication and not kissing other people's wives.
Oh, is that where you had to learn about that at?
Very, very early on as a child. And now I haven't taken my medication and I fucked somebody's wife, so I mean...
Whose wife did you fuck?
Technically Aaron's.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is actually true.
Yeah, so... I was talking to my friend Rose the other day, and it was like talking about like D&D podcast, and I was like, I haven't seen the people on there, and she showed me a picture of like the married couple on there, because it was like the dude and his wife and like their two friends, and I was like, oh man, you know, I didn't know he looked like that. I'm like, wow, he looks actually really attractive. I you know, I would like to have sex with him and stuff like that. I didn't
Jesus.
say that,
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's one way. At least you're not hiding your intentions, I suppose.
yeah, but she was like, well, actually, they was like, what is it? It's like, you know they're married, right? And I go, yeah, but I've had a crush on married people before, and I said, I've done more with married people before. It doesn't stop me, apparently.
Jesus. You're not wrong. Now kill it! Fuck yeah. I mean, the mammoth might have had something to do with it too. Please, mammoth, leave us alone. We are doing no harm.
You have your
High five, guys.
Did you take your shot? Wanna come back with Rob to America?
America.
That dude
America.
that dude's never gonna fucking have a career again.
I mean, here's the thing. R. Kelly's a good singer.
Yeah. But he's
So-
done so much fucked up shit.
All I'm saying is if he apologizes to me, I'll let it go.
Wait, didn't they let Bill Cosby off, by the way?
Yeah, I don't know the details on that, but yeah, that did happen.
Like, what the fuck was that?
I have no clue, dude. It's a good question, though.
And literally has, like, confirmed cases of raping people, like, many women. And it's just like,
Shit.
yeah, no, he's chill. He made... Yeah, the Cosby Show was one of my favorite shows growing up. I gotta
never into it.
understand. I loved it. Do you know the episode that I remember the most? Whenever they had this like alternate reality where the men were pregnant,
Oh.
but they wasn't pregnant with babies; they were pregnant with stuff.
What? Like
Like-
items? Like
Yeah,
household
like well, household items. Like there was like a football, goddamn like, Bill's was
Goddamn
a
old big
sub
boy.
and a drink.
items?
And I
Me.
was like, what the fuck? I mean, like, same though. I love Subway, and I love subs. I would definitely want to have that, but I'm not gonna eat my child.
Well, hold on now. Let's not say never.
I mean, I'm going to say never.
Okay.
You eat. Well, I mean, like, unless you count like certain, you know, the time frame, right, before it's actually a child. I mean, babies, yeah, but
Yeah, you're right. Fetus.
yeah, no. Before that,
Bro,
yeah,
why
I
were you were so quick to say yeah.
it was like I immediately said no, and I was like, oh, before that, we gotta go through the cycle before. You know, we gotta make sure we get this right.
Andrew, I think I know what you're talking about, and I'm not very excited about it. But you're talking about sucking the eggs out of ovaries?
I don't understand how people can swallow those olives.
You can swallow what?
It's swallow cum. I don't understand that. Like,
Oh.
it just,
Why?
I don't know. I mean, like, it just seems like the consistency.
I mean, when you
like,
make out with people, you swallow saliva.
yeah, but I mean, I guess you're right. I mean, I've never tried it before, and I mean, like, here's
Yeah.
the thing: if I do, I ain't gonna be a fucking bitch. I won't be all in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna
Yeah.
make a mess.
Ah. just grab this and that. You're dead. Come on, bitch. Thank you. You son of a bitch! You shot me with an arrow! God damn it. You shot me, guys. Spin, you good over there? Homie, you look stunned. You okay? Hey, slap out of it.
What's one series you hope gets like a reboot or a continuation?
Inside a dark cave. Is it because you're
like
scared
game-wise?
that I might do
Yeah.
it?
Oh, Dragon's Dogma for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Like that's like the only
I'm
one you
glad
can
that's
choose.
sorted.
I would say I would like for Metal Gear to come back, but like I don't know if it would be done right if it did come back. That's the issue.
Alright.
Because just because I get one to come back doesn't mean that it's gonna come back right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel like there's always like people rushing for like new things to be made, but like, do you really want this, or do you just have an idea of what this could be and you want that idea? Because like, there's no guarantee it's gonna be like exactly what
Yeah.
what you want it to be, and then that can ruin a lot of like things for you because it's a part of the thing. It's a part of the lore now. It's part of the
Yeah.
like standing of it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a lot of games right now that I'm like. I mean, Metroid Prime, I guess, is one that
What is it?
I would like, but
Well, okay. But only because it's you.
you know, actually, hold on to this.
You're no fun.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Go to bed, dude. If you're tired.
I don't know.
I kind of want to
Okay,
shoot some guns, but I also want to play Skyrim. I'm having fun, just going through caves and oh shit. Let's see. Get my bow out. Shooting bows is actually like really hard in VR.
Yeah.
I don't know if you tried that at all in Blade and Sorcery.
I did not, dude. Like I tried to like the fireball spell was like something I kept like missing by inches. It was crazy.
Oh damn it!
I really wish in Blade and Sorcery you could like rip their heads off. That's like the one thing that was like.
I think you
really
can get a
helped
blood
me.
and gore mod.
You can get like a mod for it, and like, but I was just wishing the base did it, cause I did like mod lists over at Alex stuff, and I was like just trying so hard. I was like, come the fuck off, cause that would have been like the best.
Just would have really made your day.
Oh yeah, man. I was like, I played Beat Saber for the first time, but every
Does Alex have
fucking
Beat
song,
Saber?
You have something to
yes,
Aw,
and every
I don't know.
every song that I picked had only expert plus. So, needless to say, I got my ass whipped. And I was like, God damn it, this is fucking difficult. Like rhythm games already, like on like a hard difficulty,
glad
if you
that's
don't
sorted.
play it, is
Yeah.
difficult. Like, but like, it was just so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I never played Beat Saber. I don't really, but I'm not really into rhythm games, so.
Really fun whenever you get used to it.
Yeah,
I
no, I'm
played-
sure they are. Give me that damn cheese, Jesus.
I really like the Hatsune Miku games.
Oh yeah, no, I'm out on those. They just, like I said, I already don't like rhythm games when you add a fucking idol in it. It just makes me sick.
can I
Not that I have anything against anybody playing. I'm not just they're not anything I would even attempt. I don't
No,
think.
yeah, it's completely fine. I understand completely. There's this one song that I always just like to that
Oh god.
fuck was I saying?
Oh my god, that's a lot of people. Somebody else go.
I always make it into a memory game instead of a rhythm game. They just play the same song over and over again. And I'm like, okay, I remember all the notes.
What game?
Hatsune Miku.
God
Hatsune
damn,
Miku game.
Sophia.
If you've ever been to a fight, they always win.
Did you ever play all the DLC on Skyrim?
No, I actually haven't played any of the DLC on Skyrim.
Oh, dude. The what's it called? The one where you're a vampire is so good.
Oh yeah, I've been told.
And then Serana, fuck. You know Serana, right?
No.
You really don't know anything? Wow, that's crazy. Serana's the waifu you get that you can't marry.
Feels like
I played Skyrim a good bit.
Do you need something?
I never finished a full playthrough of the goddamn game. I would always get to a certain point and be like, okay, I'm gonna stop right here for a little bit, and I'm gonna pick this back up, and then it'll be like a year or two later, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. Never fucking touch me again.
Yeah, it's not like you didn't have fun or anything. That's how I feel about Breath of the Wild. Like, every time I play Breath of the Wild, I stop playing it because I'm like, I didn't feel like anything crazy was going on, so
Yeah,
I just lose interest in it very quickly.
yeah.
And it's not that, like, Breath of the Wild's a good game, I just don't think it's a good Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah.
But-
It doesn't have to be a bad game for you to just like lose interest in it.
Yeah. And I do like Skyrim, but I liked Oblivion so much more.
Yeah, that's what
And-
a lot of people said.
Dude, I played like 60 hours of Morrowind and still haven't, like, had fun in it.
that's kind of disappointing if you did it.
I mean, it had moments that were, like, interesting, but I never loved it, you know?
I was thinking I can't imagine dedicating myself to like more than 35 minutes or something, 35 hours or something without having fun in it. And I just remembered I worked 40 hours a week.
Damn.
It's
Them, eh?
it's fucking something, man.
No, yeah.
I don't know. I just
Understand,
like games.
person.
I just like games that like I can turn my brain off sometimes. But then I like.
See, I don't
intricate
like that,
games that-
actually. Whenever I'm, like, zoned out. Now, if I'm being immersed, that kind of zoning. Oh my god, Sophia, stand back, please.
Stopped. What is it?
Please. It was good. It's because of her. God damn. Please. 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 Oh, thank you. Gee, please.
You
Back.
stopped. What is it?
Oh my god, I need a pushing mod for the VR. That'd be dope.
It's
But,
kinda dark in here.
Yeah, whenever it gets to the point where I'm like, where I'm turning my brain off, I feel like I'm wasting time.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just like stress and anxiety and do so much that I just don't care anymore. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
my
understandable.
I just feel like my brain being occupied with something that I don't have to like. Not even my brain being occupied with something, because like whatever I'm doing, I'm not paying attention whatsoever to anything. Like my brain is completely zoned out. I feel disassociated in everything that I do, because I put on music that like vibes me out, and then I play a game that really just vibes me out as well.
Yeah.
And it's just like there's just nothing, and then I get interrupted from it, and then I have to like, oh yeah, I've been here for 5 hours,
Yeah.
and it's
What the fuck's
fucking
that?
ridiculous.
Oh, dried salmon. Hell yeah.
Oh, I hope there aren't any bears or spiders in this cave. Nearly every cave is full of undesirable things.
I do enjoy whenever I finally get into something that I can just like it's like a natural feeling that like it's something tangible, right? It's something that you can like feel like, oh, this is happening now. Now I'm stuck in this like loop of this game until I get bored of it or if I move on to a different game, but this game is it right now, right? And I think for me it's so much easier for me not to immerse myself in story-based games because I enjoy story in video games. I enjoy story and lore and a lot of things. But for me, it's just so much easier for me to be like, I can kill things just like with relentless
Ooh.
just joy of killing, you know what I'm saying? And it's like there's a lot of things that just like catharsis that I can take. That I take out, like I listen to sad music and kill things. With a big smile on my face.
Yeah, no, I
Andrew,
understand.
it's like, Andrew, do you want to do anything else in your life? No. My roommate asked me today, Destiny. She was like,
It's no
she was
secret why you're
like,
here.
you was talking about something. I was like, yeah. What if I just stop making decisions, like good or bad, and then that way I don't have to deal with the consequences of a good decision, or don't have to worry about losing
The other
losing the
noble
good
houses
decision as
discovered
well.
her
Like, what if
betrayal
I
and she
just
fled.
stay where I'm at?
They want her
She's like,
brought
where you
back
gonna be in
alive.
life? And I do
The
pretty good
resistance against
situation
the
right now.
Dominion is alive and well
like-
in Hammerfell,
It's like,
and they
you
want
gonna be
justice.
like this forever? I go, I mean, could be. Sad
I
laughing.
mean,
I'm
as
like,
long as
why
you're,
is it-
as
why
long
is
as
this-
you're happy, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Everybody's like, man, this is sad. I'm like,
What is it
why
that
is
she's
it
calling
sad? Why
herself
is it
these
sad for
days?
me to like want
Shazra?
simplicity in my life?
Sadia?
I
Or those?
enjoy
Did she
I
feed
enjoy
your
being
sense
able
of
to
Your
choose,
greed?
and it's
A
not
more
stagnant, right?
base
Everybody
need,
thinks that like if you're
It doesn't
doing
matter.
this
No doubt
like
she's
for a good
convinced you
period of
that
time that
she's
you're
the
gonna be
victim.
like this forever. It's like
But do
I
you know
have
why
the
we
choice to
pursue
do other
her?
things in my life, but at my pace. I don't have to do like anything
Assassins? No.
like
So
that I don't
crass.
want to do at the moment.
Sadia, as
And
you
that's
know,
why I
is
also
wanted
feel
by the
like that I
noble
don't need
houses
the
of Tanith
responsibility of
for
a
treason.
pet or like kids
We
or
were
anything
hired
like
to
that
see her
because it's
return
like
to Hammerfell for her crimes.
taking care of my
You
own
can
life
help
is
us
like
with
my
that.
my
And make
priority
sure
at the
no one else
moment,
gets
and
hurt.
I also just don't want to like have the
She sold the
pressure of
city out to the
ruining a
Elven
kid's
Dominion.
life.
Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled.
I'm listening. I'm just also listening to what
The resistance
saying?
against the Dominion is alive
That's
and well
good.
in
But yeah,
Hammerfell.
basically,
They
yeah.
want justice.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're not selfish if you don't put yourself in a position to be selfish, which is like having kids and then regretting them, or, or like getting a pet and giving it away, shit like that. You're not, or, like that's my
She
look on
trusts
it.
you.
That's
At
not,
least
it's not
to some
selfish to not want any
She
more
sent you after
responsibilities.
us, and has no reason
Yeah,
to think
and
that
like
you
It's selfish to
other than that.
obtain those responsibilities and
Convince her
then
that we'll
deny
be
them.
coming for her, and she needs
yeah,
to
and
leave.
that's the thing, right? It's
Leave
like
her in
I
the
wouldn't
stables
deny them,
outside
but it's
Whiterun.
just like I don't
We'll
want.
be waiting
If
for
I
you
have the
to
choice,
visit.
I don't want it
I'll
right
gladly
now.
share a portion of the
Which
bounty
a lot of
you
people is
your
like,
efforts
that's
see
just
final
childish, and I'm
justice
like,
done.
is it though? Like, because I'm like, and to them I ask, I'm like, so should everybody be a parent then? Is everybody qualified to be a parent? And then like someone will say yes, and someone will say
No,
no.
no, dude. No, dude. I
And then,
definitely think that's fucked up.
yeah, and I'm like to the people that say yes, and I'm
I
like
hoped we could work something
bullshit.
out,
And
that
like
you would
they're like,
see
what are you talking
reason,
about? And I go, well, I'm gonna give you the
that we could
examples
avoid
of
having
like
to kill
the
you.
entirety of my friend group
Very well,
literally
then.
grew up without a
If that's
father
the way you
figure.
want to play it.
Like
We
most
will.
of us just did not have a dad. Now, like I think I had a father because my papa was technically dead, but my actual dad wasn't. He was not meant to be a dad for me. I mean, it's just what happens in life, you know.
Holy shit,
he-
man! I'm surrounded.
Boy fucked up and he had me, and instead of getting an abortion, I'm here just going through life with a bunch of struggles. And motherfucker took the easy route and died.
Well, I don't think that was his intention, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no. Oh man, like there's just so much fucking disappointment in my fucking family. I feel so disappointed in them because they're all like, so. I mean, I understand their downtrodden. I understand like the pain of it because they lost like a family member and a part of them with it. But I'm like, they are forgetting the last like couple of years that this dude was alive. All he thought about was how he could manipulate and use everybody around him to get his way, and then throw them away afterwards. It's all he did.
That's true.
And it's like, I want to just be like, you're crying over someone that would literally be in the situation you are now and be like, wow, I don't have a fucking place to come to now because they're not here
Yeah,
anymore.
right. Right, yeah, it wouldn't be like the compassionate, like, oh,
Yeah.
my mother's dead, or oh, my.
It would be like, wow, I've lost some insurance in my life of if I fucked up with a couple of more people, I can't come back here. And it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fucky wucky for sure.
It's just annoying. And everybody asks me like,
Was there
how are you
something
doing with
wanted?
it? You know, like your feelings on it, because
You're no
I
fun.
don't react to it, and I'm just like, yeah, just you know, I wasn't close to him. I don't. It's not something that like it bothers me. It bothered me for the moment that I thought that I found out it was, because that's a natural human reaction. But after a day, and I realized all of everything that I'm trying to say now, it's really kind of bullshit that I would have that you are feeling anything or I'm supposed to be feeling something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's bullshit. You no.
Yeah, I mean, I agree because I kind of was like angry that you had the reaction you had. I was like, why? Like,
Yeah.
why are you upset about this? This man gave you nothing. Like, and then you said, oh, it's for my family, and I still don't like. I don't agree with that, but also like, I'm also a little bit more cold. Uh, I
I
just
mean,
think.
I've grown more callous to it. Like,
I mean, no, I'm
like
not saying you should be. I'm just
no,
saying, like,
no. I
I'm
mean,
just
like,
saying, like, in my opinion, you give pity where pity is due, and for somebody, and it's kind of like and I know this is terrible, and but it kind of goes along with what you say. It's kind of their fault that they're not like realizing. I mean, I always hated it when people would be like, oh, yeah. This person was an angel, and it's like, no, you're forgetting the fact. Like, for example, when I was going to Crossville, there was somebody that died, and everybody was like, oh, he was taken too soon. He was such a good kid. And he literally beat the shit out of one of my best friends just for like shits and giggles, and then he died because he was running a fucking stop sign, like playing the stupid fucking game of like chicken.
fucking
And
idiot.
and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, people always pretend like just because somebody died that
That
like
seems to be
all the
fairly
bad things
popular,
go away.
don't you think?
Yeah.
It's all people ever seem to eat.
And I'm not saying that you can't say that people did good things, but if there are some people who just don't do good things, and I think they should be, I think even in death, they should be credited for the bad things they did too.
Absolutely. And like, it's just my sister. My sister's the worst about it because she, has no fucking reason to just be like, hey, you know, like he was this kind of funny and like this kind of great guy,
Yeah, I
and it's
remember
like,
you telling me that
yeah,
she
and I'm
would say
like,
that if he wasn't on drugs, that he was like
yeah,
really
and I'm
funny.
like, but like no one knew
That's
him off of drugs. That's the fucking point of why it was such an issue. And like my
yeah.
mama and my stepmom was like trying to defend, he wasn't on drugs whenever he died this last time. Yes, fuck he was. He was. He was riding around with people that was giving it to him. He was trying to get you to take him places so that he could pay off stuff so that he could get more drugs.
Yeah.
He His whole life revolved around this moment, and you idiots, you're fucking idiots. I can't say it any other way. I'm harshly saying because you fucking morons don't understand that this motherfucker used you to the day he died, and got pity for it. It's
Yeah,
fucking
right.
dumb. And I don't, and I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not a part of it. I'm just like, you know what? Yeah. And I'd say, and you know what? My stepmom, she goes to the grave a lot and like stuff like that. And like my sister says that she wishes she would go more. And I'm like, no, no, you don't need to do this.
Go where?
He to like his grave. Like
Oh
she
yeah.
spends a
He dead
lot
though.
of time over there. And I'm like, there is a caretaker for this place that has to do the job of making sure it's good. There is. There is visitation times maybe once a year for a healthy thing. It's not only the fact that you are just doing this out of an like physically unhealthy for you to like take time away from your life to do this, but it's also just mentally unhealthy for you to obsess over this idea that going there means anything. It
I mean, it
doesn't.
can be symbolic, and I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with visiting if she wants to, but if she thinks it's helping him
Yeah,
in any way.
like
I
she's
don't know,
doing
man.
it because she feels like because this is what I
My
heard.
my my issue isn't even that people feel or believe that. It's that like that I don't feel like they genuinely do. It's just tradition. You know what I mean? Like it's just tradition, and people just follow that tradition without believing for a second what they want to believe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean I get it, but like her like thing though is she said that one time that she like that she said his name and like some things
Oh
happened,
god,
so she's like getting into the point of like where it's mentally unhealthy for her.
hysteria. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's like
and like stuff like that. And my sister is I feel like just using it as an excuse, using like a lot of it as an excuse, and I don't fucking care. I mean that's her life, whatever.
yeah.
But there's just so much of it that I'm just like there is
Over it.
no reason. I am, and there's no reason for me to be able to have to hear about it. Like so, I just I cut my mom all off whenever it comes to it. and
Yeah,
like
well,
she like throws out the excuse of like, oh, you're just hurt by this, and I'm like, no, I'm more annoyed. I'm just more annoyed than anything else. It's fucking stupid, and I'm being respectful to you because was your son, so you knew him a lot longer than I did. And maybe to you, I could see that you're losing the idea that he's always gonna be son you knew from back in the day. But whatever, that's your own psychological journey for you to go on. Not my issue. He was an asshole to me. I didn't like him. Whatever.
no, I mean,
It's crazy.
no, I mean, I completely understand. I wait for the day that my dad. I mean, my mom's biological mother died, and like my mom had like an emotional reaction to it, but like I legitimately, like it legitimately means nothing to me. I'm not happy that she died. I mean, she wasn't nice by any means, but I'm not happy. You know, I don't relish the thought that she died,
Right.
but like it literally doesn't affect me.
Right.
And then my dad's mom died, and like she wasn't even like rude, but I'm just like it happens, man. People die. It's
Yeah.
just part of life. I mean, there was the other day I did see something that like, but I guess it's different because these are people I care about. But I had watched this video of this man whose best friend had died, and he went to his grave and was like talking to him like he was still there. That fucked me
Yeah.
up. I literally fucking like bawled my eyes out before I got on the mic, and but like again, that's because these are people like you and Alex are people I have like an actual emotional connection with.
Yeah.
So, you know, but people who aren't very present in your life, there's no reason to.
Yeah, there's no reason to that. That's why it's like the emotional reaction of like, everything that happened. I think what happened with me is like at first I felt regret, and then I'm like, as soon as like I got control of my emotions, I snapped myself right out of shit. I was like, there's nothing for me to regret. There's nothing for me to feel sorry about. I did everything I could for this man. He threw it back in my face like so many times. He took so much from my life. There's nothing for me to regret. If anything, that makes me angry that he died before he was able to pay back what he owed to me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
can't change
See,
that.
see, that's my thing too. Is like I don't even care if my dad like. I is literally as long as my dad leaves me alone, I'm cool. And he's kind of like recently been trying to like edge his way into my life a little bit
Yeah, I heard
by like
you
dropping
talk
off that
about
money, and then he tells my mom and my sister all the time like, "Oh, he's never gonna let me see those kids, is he?" And my
Nope.
mom's always like, "Nope." And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, he hasn't earned that right. He doesn't get to reap the rewards of like my life, and then suddenly
Yeah,
come in and be the cool grandpa. I mean, my kids have enough grandpas. They have Giovanna's dad. They have Giovanna's stepdad. My stepdad. I mean, that's fine. That's enough.
yeah. I mean, they're like they're not missing out on anything, and it's not fair for him to like demand it as he deserves it because he doesn't.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't really, but it doesn't upset me as long as he doesn't. If I find out one day that he's like messaging my daughter or something when she's a little bit older, oh, dude, I
Yeah,
will come
no,
unhinged.
I do
Got
not
something I'm
blame you.
supposed to
It
deliver.
is.
Your hands
It is not okay.
Let's
There's
see.
boundaries
Ah,
that people need to respect, and like you said, like if
world, eh?
you need like,
Looks like
and
that's it.
there's ways to make it right, but that's not it.
Yeah, for real.
Yes. Hmm.
But yeah, families be fucking wild.
I better
Realize,
get going.
you know what? And this is weird, like, but I've realized here lately that relationships are
What can I
eh,
do?
family even now is but like I'm like, you know what? It means a lot to me is like my like friendships and
Nope.
my friends,
Sorry.
right? It's like it means
Thanks a lot.
so much more to me that I have people in my life that
Nope.
just
Sorry.
L-
are not forced to be in my life, but like
Right,
enjoy
right,
being.
but enjoy your
Yeah,
presence. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
That's
it's yeah,
that's
it
the,
means
that's what I think too. It's like whenever you have people who are actually like, hey man, let's hang out, or whatever. That means a lot more. Or people who aren't like obligated to hang out with you, because a lot of times with a lot of family members, that's what it feels like. It's just that it's like, oh, they just say
yeah,
they care or whatever. They have literally no concern about what I do or who I am unless it like benefits them in some way,
Yeah, that's
or makes them look bad.
yeah, that's the thing about my family. It's like they don't ask me about anything. Like they ask me
Yeah.
like my family recently, the rest of the people in my family recently, like whenever my dad died, recently found out where I moved to. Like,
Yeah.
and like none of them know anything about me, just like him. Like that's what another thing is. I was like, he doesn't know me. No one knows me, and no one cares to get to know me because, you know, as long as I'm the quiet one, I'm the one that just kind of sits and does my own thing. As long as I stay that way around them, they just kind of ignore me, which I enjoy. But like, you know,
Thanks a lot.
it feels like that I'm not even really part of the family. It feels like I'm just kind of like that person that gets brought along the family. And the
Right.
only reason I go anywhere is as
What do you
a
need, my thing?
my mom all and bless her heart. I love her so much, but she's crazy.
Right.
She's like the only thing that she wants as a gift in any kind of like event or something like that is for me to be at the event. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I could buy you something so nice. I could take you out to dinner. We could have a good time. We have a treat. There's something else. Oh, maybe go around the fucking family, please. I hate them all so much. And she's like, just for me. And I go, oh, fucking fine. You know, if I love you. All right, fine. Let's do this shit. And then I get to sit there and listen to the same story over and over again about how I went to a baseball game. I wanted to go home after a while to watch George Lopez as a kid, and I'm like, yeah, okay, cool, that's a great story. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with anything now, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, dog. I get you, man. I get you. Oh my God, it's 4:30. I didn't even know what time it was.
Yeah, I should probably go to bed.
Yeah, I'm probably about to hop off as well. I'm gonna go save in an inn and then get out of here. It's just so hard when everything in VR is so fun. Wee! I'm having such a good time. You know.
Yeah, I feel.
Fuck this stupid game. It's stupid. I don't even like Skyrim. Skyrim? More like Dyrum, because I'd be dying all the time. Alright, man. Peace.
All right, see you there.
Got something for just about everybody in here.
What
Give
does
a
the
holler
Jarl
if you
need?
have any questions.
Said something. Can you get out of my... Go. Go!
What's the hurry? We sell bows, arrows, and ale. A unique combination, to be sure.
It's actually a dangerous combination. Oh, hey.
Blade and shadow, silence
Shit.
and death.
I want her. She's one of my
These are my
favorite
arts.
companions.
For a modest fee, I'll make great art.
Get out of here. The ninja snake strike. Okay, get out of my way.
Walk always in
Oh.
shadows, so that you will see your foes before they see you.
Okay. I'm out of here.